Hello again. Hope all is well with you and your family. And welcome to our community conversation with Ohio Guidestone. Stick around. Caitlin and I have a lot of good information for you. Hi, Caitlin.
Hi, Karen. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Caitlin?
I'm good. I'm glad to be here.
I'm glad you had an opportunity to come and share some of your information. So tell us a little bit about you and what it is that you do at Ohio Guidestone.
Yeah, so my name is Caitlin. I am one of the outreach specialists with Ohio Guidestone's Workforce 360 program. So Ohio Guidestone does a lot in the community in terms of like behavioral and mental health services. But the workforce program specifically is for 18 to 24-year-olds in Cuyahoga County. And we offer paid job training programs in a variety of different fields that I can talk about in a little bit. But all of the programs are paid, and they offer the chance for the student to earn their GED or high school diploma, as well as that paid training if they need that.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Now, you mentioned that you deal with behavioral and mental challenges. What age group does that apply to?
Yeah, there is no real age limit for that. So that kind of runs the gamut from child services in schools. We have adult services, substance use disorder services. So those services are definitely open to a much wider age range than just 18 to 24. So only the workforce program has that kind of like age limits on it.
Okay, I like the way you say substance abuse disorder. Because nobody wants to be abused, wants to abuse
Absolutely.
a substance. So when you put disorder or disease on the end, that lets people know that the person who is suffering from this is dealing with something that themselves.
Absolutely.
It's just not something to be, tossed aside. And I really like the terminology that has happened along the way.
For sure.
Along the way.
Yeah.
So do you have offices all around Cuyahoga County?
Yeah, so for a lot of those services I just mentioned, there are offices all over the county. Ohio Guidestone's actually all over the state of Ohio. I don't know the exact number, but it might be around like 30-ish counties. Don't quote me on that. But in Cleveland specifically, we have a lot of field offices. Our workforce program specifically at Prospect and East 30th. And then over on Carnegie is also a big hub for some of these mental health services that we offer as well.
That's good. How have you all been doing during this pandemic? Do you find what you're doing is more challenging?
Yeah, I can speak specifically to workforce. I know that during the pandemic, we shifted all of our classes to be totally virtual.
Okay.
And that lasted for several months, but now we are more into a hybrid approach. So there are, for all of our classes, at least a couple days a week that our students are in person. Our offices are open Monday through Thursday pretty typically, and then we have classes filtering in and out. And then the days that are online, we provide our students with laptop and technology in order to get to the online classes as well. So it's kind of a mixture of everything.
That's good. That's good. Meeting the needs of the clients and the people that you serve.
Exactly.
That's exactly what we do.
Yeah.
Okay, good stuff. Caitlin, can you share a little bit about this fancy paperwork that we have?
Yes. So the flyer she's referring to kind of explains our 4 different tracks that we offer at Workforce. And so depending on the time of the year, we offer a few different classes. One is our job readiness training class. So that includes the GED as well as certifications in serve-safe food handling, hospitality, and customer service.
Wow.
Yeah, we offer a construction program as well, so that also includes the GED and certificate in customer service, as well as your NCC ER Core and OSHA 10, so 2 mainstream construction certifications. We also offer manufacturing, so again the GED support as well as industry recognized credentials in manufacturing. And I mean, especially Northeast Ohio, it's just home to so many manufacturing plants.
Yes.
And so that has been a really good opportunity for our students. And then we offer a few different healthcare programs as well. So I'd say pretty typically throughout the year, we offer phlebotomy, patient care nursing assistant, and state tested nursing assistant. And when we offer, it just kind of depends on the people we partner with for the training.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Got a question?
Yeah.
do the programs last? Are they typically 8 weeks, 12 weeks?
It's usually anywhere from 10 weeks to 6 months, but I would say the average is anywhere from 10 to 14 weeks. 6 months is definitely on the longer end, but pretty typical 10 or 12 weeks.
Okay, that's good. What else has Ohio Guidestone got going for us?
So specifically with the workforce program, again, just because you asked about length, when the student finishes any of the programs, they get paired with someone called a career coach for an extra year of support. So this is another staff member that's going to work with the student one-on-one to help them find a job, find more training in the field, or even help them go to like college or trade school.
Oh, great.
So it's really an extra year of support in reaching their educational and career goals, which is really our mission, is supporting the students in doing that. There's also a lot of different supportive services in the program as well. So if a student's in our program and they are having issues getting a daycare voucher, maybe they need help applying for SNAP benefits, medical insurance, things like that, we have another staff member who works with them on that. So we really do try to have a more holistic, like wraparound approach to help them reach their goals and address some of those needs.
Okay. What other flyers we got?
So I just brought a couple of them along, but the one that I guess I could talk about a little more is the substance use disorder services. So again, this is not my field of expertise, but the services can include assessment and counseling. We have outpatient programs. We do have another workforce program specifically for people who have had an SUD diagnosis. And that's anyone over the age of 18, so that's more one-on-one. Still working in workforce, trying to get you a job, more training and things like that, but that's specifically for people who have a substance use disorder. And then there's some case management, recovery housing, things like that throughout the state of Ohio.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great. Now, are these programs at a phenomenal cost? Because what you do is phenomenal. You know that.
So thank you. Specifically for the workforce program, there is no cost, and then the student is actually getting paid if they're in the program. So right now they're getting paid $12.50 an hour, so you can kind of treat it like a job. And then we cover costs that come up. With our mental health services, I know as long as you have insurance, it shouldn't really be of cost to you. Again, I don't want to give any wrong information, but most of our services are cost-free. And especially in the workforce program, not only is it cost-free, but you're getting paid for your time as well.
Okay, kudos, kudos. Well, is there anything you'd like to say in wrapping this conversation up, Miss Caitlin?
I think
that you haven't said.
I know. I was like, I think you've covered
a lot.
I definitely have. Yeah. I mean, I guess I would just say if anyone's interested, anyone watching this that's in the age range, or maybe you have a friend or a family member who's 18 to 24 that think would benefit, I am going to leave some flyers here at the library that has a phone number they can call or an email, whatever's more comfortable. And if you call, you'll probably talk to me, and I'll just tell you more about the program, and you can kind of get a better feel if it's a good fit for you.
Okay, thank you so much, Caitlin, from Ohio Guidestone Workforce 360 Degrees.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining our community conversation with Ohio Guidestone. Be safe and happy holidays.
Bye, everyone.